My name is Doug Cooper. I'm a member of St. Paul Lutheran Church in New Haven, and I'm married. My wife is Kathy, and we have two children, Amanda, who's 25, and Bradley, who's 21. We have raised both the kids in the church. My wife and I have known each other for 29 years. When we were dating, we dated for about 2 months, and then, as you know, you start talking about, well, gee, we're interested in each other. We start talking marriage, having children, things like that. And my wife said, gee, it'd be really great if we could raise the children in the Lutheran church and have them go to Central Lutheran School. And I said, well, I was raised outside the church, and I went to public schools my entire life. And I turned out quite well, I thought. So I said, well, I don't know. Is that very important to you? She said, well, it's important to me. Maybe you should talk to my dad about that. So Bob Patterson and I had a nice conversation one time. He explained how the Lutheran school system worked, things from a Christian Lutheran perspective, getting the daily religious education, the attention to details, and educating the children in the subjects the school should teach. Everything's in a wholesome manner. Discipline is strict, but it's also forgiving. And so we kept talking. I said, well, I can try it for 1 year, and we'll see how it works out. He also explained about how when the families are starting out, they may not have a lot of excess money to support the school and church. So it's the people who are older, who maybe have kids who are older, who have graduated from high school and college, or grandparents who, as you get older, you can help support the church and school. So he explained that system to me. I said, well, we'll try it for 1 year. Well, obviously it worked out for us because both our kids are graduates of Central. And they have on a track to becoming good citizens. Well, I guess the way that Bob explained to me that one day, and that I've observed at other churches, is that I'm not saying nobody ever has enough money, but that as you get older, you no longer may have a house mortgage, you no longer have college bills and student loan bills to pay, and other things. You have more time, and you have maybe more income that you can spend, that you can donate to church and school. When you have kids, you always have doctor visits, dentist visits, braces, clothing, things like that. As you get older, you just may not, those kind of things may not be as important, or our kids are growing up and out of the house, basically. It's something that, as you get older, it doesn't say in the Bible that when you turn 65 years old, you can quit giving to church. It doesn't say it like that at all. It says that, basically that you support the church and the different missions, and Central is the number one mission of any of the churches. It should be. It's important to educate the young children. I'm not the best at Bible verses, but train up a child in the way he should go. When he's old, he will not depart from it. That's true. The thing I remember about Amanda especially is when she went to North Manchester University, that she had a comparative religion class, and went to class one day as a freshman, and the professor started talking. He said, now this is important topics today. I want you to take good close notes, write everything down I say. So everybody getting their notebooks out, writing things down. We're talking about the 10 Commandments today. Okay, the first commandment is love thy neighbor. The second commandment is the golden rule. The man's writing this down. She's thinking, these aren't 10 Commandments. Amanda was a freshman, again, 18 years old, and the professor was a doctor, so he obviously knew what he was talking about. She sat there for a minute. She goes, this isn't right. So she raised her hand, and the professor goes, yes, look at the seating chart, Amanda. Those are the 10 Commandments. Well, sure they are. I said they are. I said, no, they're not the 10 Commandments. Well, if you're so smart, what are they? She listed all 10 of them. He goes, how do you know that? She goes, I went to Lutheran school for 9 years. I went to church with my parents, my grandparents, we spent a lot of time with them. They go to Emmanuel Church. I says, I think I know the 10 Commandments when I see them and hear them. They're the 10 Commandments. And the professor goes, "You're right, Amanda. Today's lesson was don't believe everything you hear." So again, it's just a good background that our kids had that let her answer these questions truthfully but correctly. I like to thank the staff and teachers of Central for being there and helping the kids out. I get a little emotional talking about Central. It's a very important part of our life now. 29 years ago, I questioned why send the kids to Central. Public schools are good enough for me. Now I've done a full reversal